Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Haiku Friday. Sorry about the weird, it's kind of a weird camera angle, isn't it? Um, it's sort of like Batman's lair, although I am standing straight. I don't know. Oh, well. Parallax, is that the word? I'm not sure. Hey, welcome, everybody. Haiku Friday, January 24th, 2025. Let's get going, shall we? First one for Max Q. Passive aggressive volatility smolders like deep root embers. Yeah, I think we know who you're talking about. Max Q. Okay, here we go. Second one is from Bill. What? And we're treated with two from Bill this morning. Winter's still silence, a restful difference from a raucous summer. And I think the second one of Bill's kind of ties in nice. Air pollution and noise pollution, a moron with a snow blower. Yeah. And I kind of uh, wrote to Bill about that one because, I was telling Bill, these folks, sometimes when I go out running, there's somebody with a leaf blower and they're wah, 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 and there's like one leaf they're trying to move. And it's like, this is the epitome of what we've become. We're these giant deafening machines on our back, strapped gasoline to our back, and subjecting ourselves to this noise, this exhaust, this danger to move a leaf when you could take a broom and move the leaf. Now, I've got a leaf blower, it's electric, but I so I can't really condemn the whole leaf blower movement, but I mean, come on. So I told Bill, I thought, it'd be fun is to just run. I've thought about this before of running with a broom attached to my back. And then when I see somebody having a hard time with that leaf, I could sweep that leaf for them. Now I told Bill lives in Canada, and I told Bill, the only problem with that is here in the States, that kind of charity could get you shot because people are nuts. Look who they voted for president. They're nuts. So anyway, that's thank you, Bill. Here is one from Rico-san, which I've really been enjoying reading. Brave, inspiring words, begging Satan for mercy. Guess it's worth a try. Yes, the bishop at the National Cathedral. Yeah, all these Christians really showed their true face when they condemned her for actually pointing out the message from the gospel, right? Um, yes, it's really what Jesus said, you dipshits, you know. Whatever they are not Christian. Trump is not a Christian, does not follow Christ. Let's put it that way. Again, as I will say, I've said many a times, uh, Christian nationalism is actually anti-Christ fascism, and we've let them steal our flag as Americans. We've let them steal our religion as Christians, and you know what? We're coming to take it back because I hate what you're doing to Jesus. Okay. All right. All right. That's my little preaching on that. And here we go. Here is mine to finish things off. Stay sharp and focused. Ignore their propaganda, sane washing the dolt. All right. So that concludes this formal portion of Haiku Friday. What's going on? I've got a new painting, and it's looking really spiffy. And I'll share. I'll share this one. I like this. I like the bear one. I'm gonna. If somebody wants to buy that, I'll sell it to them because it is gorgeous, and I'd love to see it in somebody's home. Yeah. So if you want to see that, if you haven't seen it, let me know. I'll post it. Let's see. Working on some other projects. This is the time, like I've said, the last, gosh, since 1996, I've been saying we need to do art to combat the evil destructors. Yes, the Antichrist fascists. And how are we going to do that? By making beautiful art. Um, Nothing hurts them more than seeing people happy, seeing people educated, seeing people aware and full of love. That kills them. So we're going to make art, we're going to make beauty, we're going to put it out there in public spaces, and we're just going to see how they deal with that. They're not going to deal with it very well, I can tell you that. But we're going to do it. Okay, I have decided not to give clicks to crooks, so I've been not looking at CNN or MSNBC. I might go back to MSNBC now that they're kind of elevating Rachel Maddow, but this sane washing that they're doing just for the stability they walk a thin line. These oligarchs, they need stability to maintain some kind of economy in the United States, to keep things going, but at the same time they need to cozy up to the power that is Donald J. Trump, and he is obviously nuts. He has gotten worse and worse every day. The media is not going to show it to you. Your local newspaper probably won't tell you about it. They come up with the funniest headlines. He's really innocuous. Trump's Trump's immigration policies creating confusion. They just what they're doing, they should be ashamed of themselves. And they will be. They will be someday for what they've done. But right now they're not, because they need to walk this thin line of having some stability to keep the marketplace, to keep our economy going, but at the same time, they need to sane wash the mad one's words. And so I'm just not going to buy into that anymore. So what I have done is I have bought a subscription to The Guardian. It's not the cheapest thing, and that's the thing. You have to spend some money. You're going to have to spend some money. Where can you save that money? I will tell you shortly, but you're going to have to spend some money. Get Give money to people who deserve it. So I have spent money on Crooks and Liars, which is a great news aggregation service, and The Guardian. Those are the two places that I have decided to spend money to get my news from, uh, because they are not going to be beholden to advertisers that are just, please help us. No. So yes. So don't fall for it. Don't be depressed by what you read or what you hear. Remember, they get off on your depression and your anxiety and your anger and your sorrow, all that stuff. It's like a Star Trek episode where they have an evil creature that feeds off of people's bad feelings. So don't give it to them. Do not give it to them. Uh, I am leaving Meta. So Facebook right now, I'm just posting Haiku Friday stuff and my stuff for my radio show Out and About on KYRS. And I'm just posting links to that. And when I'm on there, I might go through and see what people have said and reply. Maybe, maybe not. I want to get on and get off of there as fast as possible. But the day is coming when I will not be doing either one of these things. So if you want to kind of see what's going on, follow me on Blue Sky, Spokanorama, and of course, YouTube. You can stay connected with me on these YouTube videos. Again, Spokanorama is where you need to go. I believe that's my YouTube channel. Um, and that link, of course, if you look at this video on Facebook, it's going to take you to my YouTube page. So if you want to subscribe to that, that would be great. And there's going to be fun stuff going on, because you know what tomorrow is? I am another thing. Let me back up a little bit. I have decided not to buy things on Facebook unless the deal is so good and that thing that I am buying is in direct, not, I can't say efforts, it's a creative project. So my paintbrushes and whatnot. Um, I can't just have an overall blanket like that. It has to be for specific projects that will be fighting the fascist takeover of our nation, which has happened. So I I will buy things for that on Amazon Prime, but I'm not buying anything more. And so I would encourage you, it is fun because you can go look for the best deals and buy directly from the manufacturer or help a small outlet out. So many of our brick and mortar stores have been destroyed because of Amazon. If you're a veteran, check out the exchange, a base exchange you can get on, although the deals aren't as good as you'd think, but you don't pay sales tax. So that's something. That's been my experience. Costco. Costco is a great company that takes care of its employees. If you can buy stuff from Costco, do it. So that is that. Now, I wanted to tell you that this is entering a very special time for me. Starting tomorrow, January 25th, is the 40th anniversary of my taking the oath of office as an officer in the United States Air Force. And as I've talked about before, I plan on I plan on really revisiting that oath of office and seeing what it means to me. Also, looking at those old baptismal vows and any kind of oath that I made as a firefighter when I came on, and maybe my marriage vows. Time to look at vows because you know what? It's easy to get lost right now in what you are and what you've stood for and what your mission is. It's time to revisit those mission statements, as corporate as that sounds. Yes, visit those mission statements. And so for tomorrow, for me, it's very poignant time. And I will be doing that. Some of you have been following some of the trans stuff that Cuckoo Pants president has. He signed a signing statement that basically said everybody is born female because he was trying to walk the line between the conception pro-lifers and the anti-trans people, which there's a good overlap, but they have some problems because guess what? Everybody starts out as female. Everybody has female genitalia when they start out. That's why we've got nipples and whatnot. So what a dodo bird. So anyway, so that is going on, and then they plan on. Looks like that they're going to make it a little harder for people's to keep their driver's licenses and their passports and all that the same. Well, whatever. Uh, you know what? Um, yeah, fascists will not succeed. They're just not going to succeed. And we will rise up, hopefully peacefully, because that is, I will not subscribe to violence in what I'm doing, which makes me easy pickings. But you know what? I think everybody needs to look at this as a long term thing. We are not going to win this. Even if Kamala Harris was elected, we're not going to win this overnight. We're not going to win this if you're old like me in my lifetime. So, what we need to do is make sure that we set a good example, and then people will look to that example later on and after we've passed on, whether it's at the hands of the fascists that Donald Trump has released, or we get to live long lives. The best thing is to stay true to your values, and nonviolence is one of my values. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning into Haiku Friday. Thanks for listening to my little, I wouldn't say rant, uh, my little update. Yes, a little update. And stay happy, stay working. Don't let them discourage you. That's what they want you to do. Don't let them do it. Love you. Turn to haikufriday.com for all your Haiku Friday needs. Bye now.